Hello, I'm Simulator Deck and welcome back to Australian Truck Simulator episode 2. Actually had to change the job that we were working on, or we were going to start to work on, because I was doing some updates. So we won't worry about the previous load that we were talking about at the end of the last episode. What we will talk about though, and where we will go, is to our quick job offer map. From where we were at Ural, we've got the choice of 20 tons of stones or a 5-ton ventilation shaft. And we'll take the ventilation shaft. No, we'll take the stones, it's heavier. We'll take that and we're off to Cairns Station. So, what are we in this time? Let's have a look. Is that an international? Alright, let's get in the truck.
Drive safe.
Alright, we have our navigator with a sky. Haven't been able to find a easy solution to the right-hand drive situation yet, apart from buying a right-hand drive truck with real currency, not online currency. So 3 hours 19 for this job. So we're stuck with a left-hand drive for now, but apart from that, we'll go exploring on the map. Alright, so it's 5:10 in the afternoon on Monday, so effectively straight after we after we dropped off the last job. Does sound rather sweet though. So around the right we go to get back out. When we get to the road, I'm going to stop and look at the map. And we'll have a good look at our truck. See you. So this is 258 kilometers. should be okay for fuel, but let's go over and get it done anyway, just in case. We're not paying for the fuel anyway. Very ye olde style Australian Outback petrol pumps. $1.38 a litre. What fictional world was this written in? So 329 litres, $454 at $1.38 a litre at the moment, and this is in the Outback, in Outback Queensland. Where I am in Newcastle, it's about $2 something a litre for diesel, and we're not even remote, so $1.38 a litre, yes please. So we'll get to the main road and then we'll have a look at the map. So let's have a look at the map, see where we're going. So we're going slightly, so we started in Charleville, down Route 14. We could have taken Route 14 all the way, to be honest, or most of the way. So this time we're going up Johans Opals, Humeburn, Opal Field, Jackie's Farm, Cooladi, and up to Cairns Station. So let's have a look at our truck and our load. So we've got 2 trailers. Whoops, wrong one. So there's our truck. A couple of trailers back there. Alright, let's get on with it. She's supposed to tell us to turn this guy. So I've been doing some reading back in relation to this map, and there's been some outstanding progress, and also watching how some of these things were constructed and what was being worked on. It's a fantastic map. Sign warning me about kangaroos. So for this part of it, it looks like the end of the previous episode, but in the opposite direction for now. So our trailers will handle this road and roads like it a lot better than the last trailer did. So making good time so far. The road's been about as good as can be expected. We're due in at this current pace just after 8:30 tonight. It's Monday game time, 5:30 in the afternoon. So I'm not sure what time sunset's going to be. Don't particularly want to be driving this route at night, but we'll see how we go. So it'll be interesting to see if we can go through the whole map without actually seeing any other vehicles. Which, if we stay on this type of road, it is possible. There were so many times on the dirt road where we didn't see any cars or trucks or buses. It was mainly on the sealed road that we saw other vehicles in the last episode. If we can stay at this sort of pace, 70 kilometres an hour, without any dramas, without any mud patches, crossing any swollen rivers, that'd be awesome. did quite a bit of research trying to find ways to get a right-handed truck. Some of it involved real money, some of it involved game money. Game money I do not have. And at the moment I'm still trying to build my business up here, so there's not a lot of cash. And I'm quite enjoying driving the different types of truck, even though they are all left-hand drive. Trees are fantastic. Looks like a nice straight stretch of road here. Coming up to Dubilia. So we can go through one end and we can drive straight through town, I think, or what qualifies as town. I'm just going to go straight, see what I can find while I'm in there. I'm supposed to go through there, am I? That shan't be happening. It didn't look like anything big enough to get a truck through. We'll see if we can go this way.
Reroute. Make a U-turn.
Skynet.
A new route.
Skynet's not liking Dubilia.
Please make a U-turn, okay? When possible, find a new route.
This looks like we're driving
When
through.
possible, make a U-turn.
Looks like we're just driving through someone's paddock. That's all this looks like.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
Just looks like we're driving through someone's paddock at the moment. You have discovered a recruitment agency. I need to discover where the road is. That just looked like driving through some guy's paddock. But we found a recruitment agency. Alright, Skynet, I'm back on track. Don't particularly want to be driving at night. That's when all the wildlife, especially the kangaroos, come out. Did see one on the last episode. You can see them in daytime, but they tend to come out a lot more at night time. Nice straight bit now. Let's go see if we can go above 70. I was looking forward to driving the Mac, but I made a couple of changes, and so I had to get that job automatically cancelled at no cost to me. Was this mud? Yep. Oh, not only is this mud, this is the river again. See how this load's going. Alright, into the river we go. Doesn't seem to be as high in as the Western Star was on the last episode. Western Star seemed to be in deeper. How's the trailer going? The trailers are much better suited. Trailers are much better suited than what the one on the last episode was. Not bad. Just over 200 k's to go, 2.5 hours. We'll just keep on driving as long as we can. These trailers are better designed for the driving that they're doing. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. 200 k's to go, 2.5 hours at this pace. Alrighty, I feel so much more comfortable driving this truck because of the trailers compared to the previous one. I wouldn't mind driving the Western Star again, or I was really looking forward to driving the Mac, but there's plenty of time. Using all of the road. There's most likely going to be nobody else along here. What have we got in the distance? I can see something up ahead, but I'm not sure what that is yet. Might be just the gap between the trees that I can see in the far distance. More mud. Oops, didn't mean to do that one. So how are we looking this way? It reminds me of a big shovel, that bull bar. They could hire this truck as a grader. But overall, those trailers are doing all right. Now imagine if they had a grader out here and they had it half graded and half like this, even if the grading was static, the grader was static. Try and stay on the higher bits. But it's not sloppy mud. Oh, if we can keep 13, 14, 15 kilometres an hour, that'd be faster than we were doing last time through here. We're usually well under 10. The automatic gearbox trailer damage 1%, okay. Can't say that I'm surprised. Look at what we're trying to put the trailer through, or the trailers through. So how do you get this map? Well, first of all, you need American Truck Simulator. And you need to understand how to use mods. I'll leave a link in the description, but it is a paid map on Patreon. I'm paying $9 a month for this map. You know, I do pay for a lot of things. I'm debating about if I should just, when I get enough money, or if I go to the bank here and just buying a right hand drive Kenworth and just using that on every job. But I don't know if you can hire the trailers, because usually I've just gone from job to job using whatever truck, whatever trailer. And of course out here there's no other alternative route unless the road's actually closed. But as you've seen, we've gone through rivers. Now, I'm not sure if those rivers actually have rivers that we've driven through. I've got those low bridges like we drove over earlier in the last episode. And you can't even, because the trees are so close to the road too, you can't even really use the trees to, or use the grassland to go around this stuff, because the trees are usually so close. You don't know what's in the grass anyway. Almost there, I think. We've got a turn coming up, Sky Lady. Or it's just a curve in the road. Might be just a curve in the road rather than an actual turn. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, the end of this mud section's coming up. Our trailers are doing okay. Alright, we'll just wait for the trailers to get on firm ground again. And we'll put the hammer down, 10-4. Two hours and 22 minutes remaining. Nah, it's just curves in the road, no corners. For Sky to tell me about. Arrival time's flying out a little bit to 9:30. Be interesting to see if it's still going to be daylight then. Why don't we use all the road here? Wouldn't be doing this on a sealed road because there's more chance of traffic. The Western Star seems to be able to get a bit more speed on a surface like this. Gets up to about 60 and that's about it. Seem to be going uphill a bit. So 7:15 local in the in-game, I should say. So it doesn't look like the sun's going down anytime soon. I haven't really seen a rest area except for the last immunity we went through. I was saying no rest areas, and here's a rest area coming up. Not that we need it right now. Just a little alcove there, basically. Local drivers probably know that one very well, even if they just use it as a reference point. I don't seem to be able to get it much above 60 kilometres an hour. At one stage there, very briefly on the Western Star, we actually did clock 100 kilometres an hour right towards the end of the last episode. Got some water on the windscreen. Doesn't really look like a high up now the rain's starting. It's nowhere near wet season monsoon. River, mud. That snuck up on me. Oh, and it's raining too. We'll see how we go through this one. This one seems deeper. Did we have a game crash? I was watching it and then all of a sudden now that was really weird. I was just going through a river and then all these screens popped up and I didn't have control of the truck. All these other windows popped up. And now I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck, well and truly stuck. I'm up against a tree. I might be able to get out now. I was hard up against a tree. I don't know if we actually captured the truck going through the river or not. But it's hard to see through the trees at the moment. I think we're going to be okay. Just driving through and all these Explorer windows came up. But we got through. I don't know, as I said, I don't know if we managed to show you going through the water or not. It was higher going through this time compared to the river we went through earlier. But we were going through okay, and I was half in the river, half in the mud, and all these Explorer windows started popping up, obscuring my vision. Then I couldn't control the truck, and I thought we were going to hit a tree. But we'll be okay in a minute. 160 k's to go. It's still raining. It's Monday night. It's at 20 to 8. We're a good couple of hours away. And we seem to have no lasting damage. It's noticeably darker now. Whoops. Still had the differential locked from when I was trying to get out of the shrubs. It's definitely darker. It's in that twilighty zone of the evening, where it's not full sunlight anymore, but it's not fully dark yet. Trailer seems to be okay. Our truck seems to be okay. Being able to use all of the road is certainly helpful. Haven't seen another truck pass us or catch up to a truck since we left our origin. Not worried about the wipers, it'll just smear stuff all over the screen in theory. I can still see well enough. Pardon me. Keep this sort of pace, I'll be okay. Not sure actually where the next rest area is in American Truck Simulator. For your actual rest period, you need to be in an actual designated rest area. You just can't park randomly somewhere off this road and say I'm having a rest like you could in real life. windy here. I don't know how you'd get through those rivers if you weren't in a truck. You probably shouldn't. Realistically, if you're not in a truck or a four-wheel drive, you probably shouldn't be on these roads. Borrowing your mum's Suzuki Swift's probably not the best idea out here. It just looks overcast now. It doesn't look like the sun's out. It just looks overcast. It's now 8 p.m. This is a real paradox because Sunday 8 p.m. during the southern Australian summer, there'd be most likely lots of storms this time of the afternoon in Queensland, which is where we are. West, I think, of Charleville. As I was explaining on the last episode, there's basically two seasons in this part of the world. There's dry and there's wet. So our arrival time's about 10 o'clock. Hopefully they'll have something a little bit easy for us at Cairns Station rather than the quarry we were in last time. Those air ride seats would be getting a real workout. It's really dark and gloomy ahead. We'll keep driving as long as we can. So if I had a choice of this truck and the truck I drove in the last episode, the Western Star, I choose the Western Star every time. It just seems to have more horsepower in the same conditions. The most it can seem to do at full throttle is about 60 on these roads. Let's have a look at the lights off. Alright, so the lights are fully on. I don't think that's high beam though. So I seem to be heading west, following the setting sun. If you're in Australia and you ever get the chance, you need to watch the sun setting into the Indian Ocean. It's marvellous, gorgeous. Even better if it's at some sort of beach. And just how quickly it can be full sunlight and then it just disappears into the ocean. K's to go. An hour 40. Expected just before 10 p.m. at this pace. Which is a bit of a paradox because these trailers feel much better compared to the last one. Another road over there coming up on the left. That may have been a road that we turned down. We turned from that road to turn right onto this road in the previous episode. Let's just enjoy the sun through the trees for the moment as it's setting. Alright, let's go. I finished enjoying the scenery. Noticeably darker now. Nearly 8:30. We'll really need to concentrate on what we're doing. Hopefully there's no more river crossings. Oh, there is another road coming up by the looks of it. Don't want to be driving too far down that road just trying to find a rest area. Oh, there is a rest area coming up at Johan's Opals. So let's explore this rest area.
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Make a U-turn.
I'm going to have a sleep, Sky, is that alright? I'm just going to drive in here, hopefully. Hopefully not hit that trailer. Alright. We're having a rest. Our customer expects delivery very soon. Arrive on time. What does that sign say? Dead end, private road, no trespassing. Alright. So we're expected, it's now Tuesday morning, just after 6:30. We're expected just after 8 o'clock on Tuesday morning. 123 kilometres to go, an hour and a half of driving. We're all rested. The sun is up. Our trailers are here. Didn't particularly feel like driving through the dark if there was a rest area just there. Because what didn't help was that when we delivered the last load was 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then times just continued on from there. Didn't start the next day, it started basically as soon as we arrived from the previous job, which is always a bugbear that I've had with American and Euro truck simulators. When you're in that quick drive mode, quick job mode. So today, I don't know why, but we're getting up to 73 kilometres an hour, 74, 75, which yesterday we struggled to. So I don't know what happened, but we're in a we've got some trees down. That's interesting. So it's probably better that I didn't go around those. That would have been interesting in the darker conditions that we were driving previous night. Is that another one? Yeah, it is. Pretty sure this is a different road than what we were on the last episode. Nearly 80 kilometres an hour now. $86, $87 kilometres an hour. Weren't able to do this. Maybe we found the 17th gear. Looks like we've got some more branches, have we? No, it's just grass. Hard to see from that distance. Thought I'd take evasive action anyway. Oh, is that a camel? It's a camel. There's camels over there. I'd heard there was some camels. The trailers aren't like being thrown around. So we just saw some camels. There's an old dead truck there. Road subject to flooding. Another sign there. Got a lot more pace this morning. So we're in 15th gear at the moment. There's a dip coming up. Dip, dip. Oh, more mud. Okay. Oh, there's a river. Oh, look, the river's flowing a lot harder. Oh, look at this river. Look at this river. That's fast flowing. Realistically, I probably wouldn't even be thinking about going through there, but look at that. There's our truck. We'll go side on that way. So we've got 0 speed. Here we go. Through the flooded river. Oh, wowee. That was a torrent. I forgot to see how high the river actually was there. Fortunately, it only looks like a short bit of mud, but that river, that was flowing pretty hard. We got through it. There was a little bit of damage done. Still got just over 100 k's to go. And we're okay. That river was really flowing. We're coming up to Humeburn. To stop here, but it's good to know that there's a rest area and a fuel station there as well, just in case we need it for future reference. Humeburn next. Humeburn discovered. There's the petrol station. Expected just after just on 8:15 at the moment. Keep this pace up. Seem to have lost a bit of the pace that we had before. You know, 10 kilometres an hour is a noticeable difference. more mud. This one looks like a longer stretch. No way around it, really, just got to go through it. That's when you think you're getting a good run. I had it on a motion simulator, it'll be thrown around all over the place in here. "99 kilometres to go now." Trailer damage 5%. Truck damage 3%. Alright. Hour and a half into the episode. We've got 99 kilometres to go. So we'll complete this load on this episode. I don't think it's going to be as long as the last episode was. Alright, we should be out of the mud now. Let's go. See if we can make some of this time. Haven't seen a single vehicle head in the opposite direction on one of these sections yet. Is that a car in the middle of the road? It is. Right in the middle of the road too, so we'll have to go around it. Looks like it's burnt out. Sorry, tree. Humeburn Opal Field discovered. We're not going to go in there unless we need to. We've got our speed back. Take advantage of this while we can. Haven't seen any cattle roaming on the road yet. this pace up as long as we can. We're tracking at about 830 at this current speed. Certainly would not have wanted to do this section in the dark, that's for sure. There's another burnout car. So we've seen a couple of burnout cars, including one in the middle of the road, a couple of fallen trees with branches in the middle of the road that we've had to go around. Some horses or some cows. Didn't really see, I think they were cows. I was just saying I didn't see any cattle on the road, and there's some. Jackie's farm coming up. Jackie's farm discovered. Probably have to do a delivery or pick something up there at some stage. Oh, there's heaps of rocks. Oof. Not much we can do about it. There's no alternative routes. We'll have to just go through here really slow and as neatly as we can. Let's drive the truck through on the trailers we'll follow. But this is what it can be like in the outback. Alright, we should be clear there now. We're swaying around a fair bit. There's no real way to tell how the road's going to feel until you drive over it. You can look at it as much as you want, but you won't really know what it actually feels like. Until you drive on it, you can make an educated guess, but there may be some surprises hidden. So it seems to think that we can average about 80 k's an hour on average. Cool laddie coming up. Don't know why there's a camera icon there. For sale. What's for sale? The property. Nah, I'm not going to do it now. So Coolati seems to be a major place based on what I can see here. Oh, there's an intersection. Oh, there's another truck.
Go straight on.
Thank you, Skynet. Oh, there's actually a bit of sealed road.
Reroute.
No, you don't need to reroute or reroute.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Oh, that feels so.
Finding a new route.
Come on, Skynet, you're all right.
Recompute.
So an hour exactly now. Oh, it felt so good there to have no vibration through the hands for a moment. Some train tracks. Can't see any trains. Haven't got time to go solving mysteries to see what's in there at this point. Reduce speed 65, it's suggesting that we can do through here, but then again we're a truck, so we should probably be going less than that around these curves. So we got to see one truck very, very briefly. this bit looks smoother than some of the others. Lost concentration there, just went a bit wide, but we're okay. .69 kilometres to go. Nice, 53 minutes. Closer to 9 o'clock by the time we get there. Based on how we're going at the moment. hour 45 I've been recording. $60Ks to go. There's another road coming up Skynet. So we're coming up to another community, Rawdon. Luton. Just because I'm Australian doesn't no one know how to pronounce every single place name in the country. Loden. We're really struggling to get above 60 at the moment. Minutes to go, 54 Ks. The Western Stars is probably more suited to these conditions. Because these would just be vanilla trucks from SES. Probably would go great on a sealed road in America, but we're not on a sealed road and we're not in America. Agonisingly slow. Not sure what that noise is. If I had to choose a truck that I've driven so far in Australia, obviously the Western Star over this. We'll see what happens when we get to our destination and what job we can pick. What I usually like to do is pick a job at or where or nearby where we end up. Up. Still got half an hour of driving to go at this speed. Now everyone's probably got their favourite truck. I don't really have a favourite truck. I do like the bonneted trucks more than the cab over truck, although I can see the benefits of cab over trucks in certain environments. This wouldn't be one of them. It's amazing to think that we've only seen one truck running in the entire episode, and that was very, very briefly as it went in front of us. And that's how lonely the Australian Outback can be. Half an hour to go now. This is agonising. Feels like we should be able to go much faster, and we have gone much faster. There's been times there where we've done nearly 70 kilometres an hour. It's like the truck doesn't know that it needs to work harder. I know it does help running an automatic. I probably wouldn't cope with a manual truck, especially out here. But it loves, as soon as it gets to 1500 RPM, it certainly loves going back down to about 1000. And then dropping a couple of gears. Which is apparently one of the disadvantages of driving an automatic truck. Although I have heard that there's been some older truckies that have been converted into an automatic truck as they get older, and they like it because they've just done so much manual gear changing over the years. Now in real life I've never driven a truck this big, so it's hard for me to judge. The biggest truck I've driven is like a 3-ton moving van that you can drive on a car license. "22 minutes to go now at this pace. I dare say that if we were in the Western Star we would have been there already. I'm more picking the jobs for the jobs themselves, not the prime mover. So it went up to 15 and then straight back down to 13. If you were driving it in manual, you probably wouldn't be changing gears as much. It's 20 minutes to go in game time. We're just about to crack the 2 hours for the episode. Hope you have been enjoying the Australian Outback. Oh, here we go. Fast flowing river again. Try and get some speed up. Oh, look at how wide the river is. Hope this doesn't go on for too long. So see that river. Anything not a truck, forget that. But in all seriousness, it's amazing how many car drivers still driving into floodwaters that they can't handle. Now I don't know if a real truck driver would have gone through those waters. I've never been a real truck driver, so I wouldn't know, but took an educated risk based on my previous simulated experience, that I'd be able to get through that one. $16 minutes to go. Certainly very different from anything you'd see on European or American Truck Simulator, that's for sure. A similar but different feel of isolation that you get in Middle East Truck Simulator. And Japan's just totally different again. I'm going to follow this journey with this map and see how far it can go. Alright, let's go. We're above 60 kilometres an hour now. Woohoo! 14 minutes. Hopefully no more obstacles in our way. Certainly been an epic drive. Going to continue to work on trying to get a right-hand drive vehicle. Need some more cashola before I can do that. Just enjoying driving the different trucks in the different environment at the moment. 12 minutes to go, 16 Ks. We're expected just before 9 o'clock, which I predicted a while back. That was 1 or 2 flooded rivers ago. We really need trucks built for the Australian conditions. And this truck, I don't think, is one of them. And I don't think it's the trailers. Probably the wrong gearing for a start. This one likes working on low revs, 1500 RPM and below. Interesting to note the difference in the next truck we get into, whichever truck that will be, which we'll find out in about 10 minutes. 7 minutes to go now. We'd be there well and truly by now if we were in the Western Star. Come on. So we're off to Cairns Station, not to be confused with Cairns in far off Queensland on the coast. That'll get it back to 1500, and then it'll drop to 1000, then it'll go to 1500 again, then it'll drop to 10, go up a bit more. Four Ks, 4 minutes. Now, in theory, we should be in the same truck for the next episode because we're coming into Cairns Station, but I certainly don't want this truck in the next episode. Looks like we've got to turn up here, Skynet. Cairns Station coming up. There's a warning sign. Cairns Station discovered. There's the turn off. "9 AM, here we are." I should be over there, I'd reckon. Skynet, we have arrived.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Alright, I am going to let somebody else park it. Late! Was I 6 hours and 47 minutes late? That would have been the sleeping. 260 kilometres, 15, almost 16 hours. So 292 minutes and 771 XP penalty for being late. We're level 9 now. All right, let's have a look at our job market. Now we are at, not Charlieville, Clara Creek. That's loading. Alright, so on the next episode we have, from Cairns Station, 2 choices really. 11 tonnes of household appliances for $13,000. Or 21 tonnes of limestone, not going as far to Cooper Opals, but the next one's $13,076 a kilometre compared to $7 a kilometre. So we'll take that one. 173 kilometres, 2 hours trip time, but we'll do that on the next episode. Let's have a look at the truck heading back to Charlieville. What have we got on the front now? We've got a Freightliner on the front. Oh, that's going to be good. So there's our Freightliner. We'll do that on the next episode. I've been Simulator. You've been wonderful. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.